Well, hello everyone, it is Liam Carson here. It's time to get into another episode of the Vampire Diaries. It is episode 11 of season 2 after this. Halfway out of the dark for this season. We are concluding the first half of season 2 by the end of it. And a season that has really upped things a notch, I would say, with, you know, how things have gone down, where we've had werewolves, we've had the originals, especially as of recent. And it just has me excited to see what the second half will provide us with. So yeah, but what I can say about the last episode is it was depressing as heck. I mean, there is that case that it can be pretty sad and depressing and all of that for the Vampire Diaries, but with Elena wanting to make a sacrificial call to hand herself over at the expense of course, her friend's safety, with the fact that Stefan is now trapped in the tomb with Catherine after Jeremy was knocking on death's door again, and there's a bit of awkwardness with Tyler, Caroline, and Matt, especially with Matt wanting Caroline back into his life. It's just... yeah. It's just that. Bleak. Depressing. Sad. So, yeah. But I'm excited to see what this episode will provide. So, that's it. Episode 11 of Season 2 of the Vampire Diaries. Let's go.
So, just call me back. Please.
Can she hear that? Because he had it on full volume.
Stone so you could get yourself killed is okay?
You know what? Forget about vampires, forget about werewolves. The most unrealistic thing about the show is Jeremy full on recovered. Oh. Oh shit.
What did you do?
It's for the best, Lena.
It's kind of similar to how the vampires can't get out the tomb. She can't leave her house. You're grounded.
As with this little plan.
I've been dead before. I got over it. Once we deal with this moonstone, we'll figure a way to get you out.
Don't worry about me. Just make sure Elena's safe.
Oh, he's got great company though.
But I'm trying to track down Mason. Mason's back in Florida. He has been for a while now.
Yeah, about that!
See, that's the thing.
Yeah, he's back in Florida!
Why not?
Well, A, you can't do anything about it, and B...
We'll sort it. You can't do anything about it, and they can't do anything about it. But we'll deal with it, me and
she's
you.
on Moonstone duty, and I'm on Elena patrol.
And he was on Tyler Lockwood in the full moon.
Vampire Barbie asked me if she could handle
Vampire
this.
Barbie.
She screwed up. Hey, you know, you should get out. Enjoy the sun.
Oh, wait. You can't.
The irony. Wow. The irony.
Hey, I'm here. No one knows where Mason is. He's missing. You were right. Mason was lying. There's another werewolf.
Yeah, she knew something. I had a feeling.
Oh my god, you're not gonna get naked, are you?
It's elastic.
Well, even for wolves?
I don't think it's like the Hulk where I get to keep my pants.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Dad is obsessed with finding them and making sure that our family's heritage stays intact.
These can't all be your families.
Well, the way he sees it, all witches are family. We're all bonded together.
That's how you...
by a code of loyalty.
Okay. That's how you can
Help each other.
dignify
So
it.
that's why you've been so nice to me.
That's one
We're
reason.
all family if you think about it.
Thank you for the drink.
Oh, for some reason I thought she was going to do a little switcheroo
We're
for
so
some reason.
pious.
I don't know. Like some
How long
sixth
have you actually
sense.
gone?
Nobody will ever know.
Be our little secret. No, oh my god, she's coming on to him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh my god, Stefan. Oh, it was a fucking dream.
I mean, very excited to participate.
Yeah!
I'm Elijah.
Creep! Creep!
Also a good plan.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me into your home, Jenna.
Jenna, why do you always do this?
I hope to see you again sometime soon.
Yeah, I hope not. You can piss off.
Jenna was just asking me to get you to help her with the boxes.
Frantic, right? Peripheral vision is not a thing for Jeremy.
It's a wise choice.
It can just be worrying with Caroline being here, knowing what a wolf can do in terms of killing vampires.
But those that fear him are desperate for his approval. If word gets out that the doppelganger exists, there'll be a line of vampires eager to take you to him, and I can't have that.
Isn't that
Ah.
exactly what you're trying to do?
Let's just say that my goal is not to break the curse.
So what is
Okay,
your goal?
okay.
His obsessions and made him do nothing, live your life, stop fighting. And then when the time is right, you and I shall draw Klaus out together, and I shall make certain that your friends remain unharmed.
And then what?
Then I kill him.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Whoa, okay.
My word, Elena. I make we have a deal.
And I lie.
I need you to do one more thing for me.
Ooh, okay,
Negotiating.
okay. Yeah, we're doing this. Look, she's not. She has to play her cards in a tactical manner. Okay, so intriguing stuff though from Elijah. Congratulations, mate. You've made a rock float. Nah. Oh, no, oh, no, no, no. I see where this is going. This is romantic as fuck. This isn't, though.
Hey,
It hurts. Oh, poor Tyler. Again, you know, seeing this just breaks your heart.
Listen, I'm really tight.
Are you threatening me? On a full moon, how stupid are you?
Damon, how about that second round?
I think we're done, Rick.
Yeah, hint, hint.
Afraid of you?
Oh, shit.
That's your vampire arrogance.
Oh, good. Okay, A plus for
This
her.
bar, along with your pathetic wolfsbane.
Tyler!
Get out!
No!
Get out! I don't want to hurt you.
No!
Is it me, or is Caroline rocking the Amy Pond look from season 5 or series 5 of Doctor Who? I don't know. It's just the attire looks very familiar to the Hungry Earth.
And we'll deal with it in the morning.
Yeah.
Damon, don't do anything reckless. Just don't. Oh, Caroline. Probably for the best, Caroline. Oh, but I love how supportive she was. Yep, those chains held well. Here's Wolfie. Terrifying. I wouldn't go back in there, Caroline, just saying. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh! Rose! Oh shit!
How bad is it?
Oh fuck!
Of course I was. She fell for the whole show and didn't suspect a thing.
Start with Isabel. Elena's mother.
Shh, we're
She
gonna
was a
revisit
research
her.
Expert. She found me. You're welcome.
It's gonna be like, I'll give you this freebie. Denied!
For you, however, you shall not exit until I say so. When Klaus comes, he'll want to know exactly where you are.
Oh, hells!
You're free to go.
You made it. You didn't get out.
Before he found a secret way. Tyler, oh. Are we restarting this train? Yes! Let's go!
Why?
Because I like you.
Oh, these two are going to bang!
I happen to have a vacancy in that department, and you can use all the friends you could get.
These two are going to bang. With benefits. Friends with benefits.
Ow.
So it's not he. Oh! It's getting worse! So much for the legend being fake, right? So yeah, I guess, actually, they were mistaken. Yeah. It was a myth. No, it wasn't, because yeah. Ugh. That's nasty. Just put some cream on there. They'll be fine, right? I don't know. So obviously all is not well and good with Rose. I thought, you know what? It's healing. Some original crap. We'll explain it. No. It's just, hey, it'll heal up. Yeah, there's the second stage. So yeah. Nah, I loved that though. Caroline, she deserves all the stars with how she was there for Tyler, of course, in his moment of need. We got Stefan out. I thought that would last a few more episodes, to be fair, because, you know, it's not something easy, I guess, to deal with. But Elijah, yeah. If some very interesting things that came out with him, I guess, with this episode. But I do expect a roadblock to hit us in the face. Enjoyed this. Great stuff. Lovely. So yeah, we've got new players, of course, coming into town with Jules. And for some reason, I do feel like the person she was on the phone to might have been the one to attack David and Rose, because whilst there is that tendency for Damon to get a bit ahead of himself, and for him to accidentally mess things up, it could also be a red herring and all of that, because we know that it seems like Jules is a werewolf, should I say? But she was also on the phone to someone as well, so. There's a part of me that's thinking, well, it might be the person, you know, she was on the phone to. So yeah, but like I said, I mean, we know that Damon can be a bit too complacent. And, you know, from time to time, he might make a bit of an oopsie. In this case, it's Rose that is being bitten. So yeah. And, you know, it isn't great, but it is great to show, I guess, the kind of side effects there could be in regards to in regards to yeah, because if it was Damon, then there would be, like, I feel like they might play it too safe. With Rose, she's only been in a couple of episodes and all of that, so yeah, they're doing a good job at showing the risks that come with, you know, being bitten, and the fact that, well, she might succumb to the bite of the wolf. So yeah. So we'll just have to wait and see, though, if there is going to be some kind of cure. Part of me thinks there might not be a way to save Rose, despite the fact that, you know, yeah, I don't know. I just don't think they're gonna. I just have this feeling inside me they're gonna, stick to their guns, that the wolf's bite can, be deadly to a vampire, and yeah. Otherwise, they would have done it with Damon, and, that would have been a great way to, kind of split things, right? So just worry for Damon, even though that there is a high likelihood that he would, still be alive. So, yeah. So that's why I think, playing the bite on Rose bodes, better in terms of the threat of the bite, because of the fact that Rose has been in a couple of episodes, so... Yeah. So there comes that fear factor that, because they did try to play it off like in terms of her healing. Oh, so maybe it was just a myth. But now comes that risk now that she's got all of that coming on her back. So yeah. Also, I do want to say I low-key do like the kind of romantic dynamic, I guess you could say, with Rose and Damon. I think they work. They do work. It's a shame she might be dead soon. Dead. Not a vampire. Because you've got Damon saying, I've been dead before. I'm dead still, technically. So yeah, it's a shame she might be dead soon. So, yeah. But I don't know, they still do work for some reason. They just mesh well. I mean, he's not going to get Elena anytime soon. And, I thought that was going to be a factor that he might try to find some way to, sliver into that romantic life with her. But no, he was just, he was being honourable. He was looking at, he even grounded her. Like, he was even in on... I guess grounding her, basically. So, yeah, because you had that spell that grounded Elena in the house. So, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty great stuff. I do want to go to the Tyler's situation as well, because I felt like that was very, very heartbreaking for Tyler, for Caroline, and Caroline was amazing in terms of trying to reassure Tyler. But yeah, I mean, we got to see how Mason struggled on his own. And that was very excruciating to watch. And you're seeing it happen again, and again, it's still excruciating. So yeah, and Caroline was just trying her best, bless her. Because this person is in severe agony, and it's not even like... a few minutes or anything like that. It is a long journey. So yeah, and this is, this is a thing that has been worried about for such a long time for me, in terms of seeing Tyler go to the wolf. Of course, now he with Sarah's accidental death, he fulfilled that I guess destiny, really. And, like I said, you got to give all the gold stars to Caroline, because she tried to she tried to not just stay by his side and reassure him, but because Mason was alone, she wanted she wanted Tyler to know that he's not alone. He's got Caroline here. I mean, these two have got a ship, right? I mean, surely, I mean, I've said it before numerous times, it is kind of poetic with a vampire and a werewolf, I guess. Two mortal enemies, really. I mean, yeah. So, but, with Caroline, she is just very, very wholesome as a character anyways. Even when she is a vampire, she is extremely wholesome. And and even though we've just begun Tyler's journey as a werewolf, I feel like there is going to be something that is mainly unprecedented for werewolves in Tyler's personality. Really, I mean, he can be. We've seen him be a dick before, but but now he's going through these excruciating changes, and not just that though, but him knowing about the whole werewolf thing. I feel like it's kind of done a number on his mentality, really. So, I And with Caroline staying by his side in this episode, it might, do something in terms of his mentality, like I said. So, yeah. So yeah, hey bud. So yeah, it was very, very, sad seeing Tyler go through that, because you saw the video, like I said, from the last episode. I mean, you had Tyler replay it just for a kind of, preparation run for what is about to happen. But you saw how excruciating it was, and yeah, it was. It wasn't negated or anything like that. Seeing it all play out for Tyler. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, Caroline, I'm really loving her character so much. I mean, especially with season 2, especially this journey. I feel like she has really come into her own. I mean, she was a neat character beforehand, but ever since she's become a vampire, she's really, really come into her own, I would say. So, I mean, you really couldn't blame her when she ran out during Tyler's, during the final stage of Tyler's transformation. You couldn't really blame her for breaking and all of that, because it just breaks her heart. She is trying so much. She's trying so much to reassure Tyler. And she's doing a really, really good job given the circumstances, but it's also very, very painful for her, because she does care for Tyler, and she knows how Tyler is breaking this, and, it's just very, very painful. So, yeah. And then just that final moment when, Tyler, I guess, reverts back to being a human, and you see Caroline comfort him. It was really, really wholesome. So... it was very upsetting, but it was also very wholesome to have Caroline give him that assurance. So yeah. So I really loved how the werewolf angle for Tyler played out in this episode. Definitely. So yeah, going back to Damon as well, I really loved the Alaric and Damon connectivity in terms of trying to test Jules out. It wasn't exactly the whole Mason situation from episode 4, I think it was, because I really, really thought that was hilarious, especially when, just seeing these two just play supernatural chess against each other. Wasn't quite the banterous situation between Jules and Damon in this episode. So yeah, especially since Mason already knew as well, but she was not as receptive. So yeah. But it still baffles me, like, given the whole Isabel situation with Damon and Isabel and Alaric caught in the middle of that. It still baffles me in a good way about Alaric and Damon's connectivity. I really love them too. So yeah, especially when they're plotting, especially when they are menaces. So yeah. And Elijah was very interesting in this episode, because obviously he couldn't. Well, he snuck his way into Elena's house. Jenna, again. Jenna, you gotta stop inviting people in. I know she's not in the loop, but still. Especially when Elijah shows up and he has a precedence of not being the, less creepy character. Does he? Yeah, he's definitely not lacking in terms. He's definitely lacking in the creep department, right? But, some things definitely did change with Elijah in this episode, because, he explains that he is not really on good terms with Klaus. He does want to use Elena to find him, and obviously with everyone else, like with others after the doppelganger, that kind of puts a bit of a kibosh in his plans, doesn't he? But he did bring up the promise that he wants to deal with Klaus. So, yeah, and he has assured her that there is going to be that protection for not just her, but the people. And why is that ice cream during the winter? Well, it's not winter, it's fall, but yeah. Enjoy the jingle, folks. Yeah. This is probably the most wholesome element of this, I guess, video? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we found out from Elijah that, yeah, not really on good terms with Klaus. This is a weird thing to have as a jingle, I guess you could say, whilst I'm explaining a dire situation. There we go. It was low-key distracting. But yeah, yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see how that plays out because of the fact that, you know, he wants to deal with him personally. So it's also a question of, do we trust him? Because he hasn't had really the greatest track record. But, I mean, it is going to be very interesting. I feel like we can... I mean, he even said, I'll stick to my word if she sticks to hers. Because he did say, just lay low, enjoy life, etc. And, of course, she did want Stefan out of the tomb. So, yeah. So, yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see if, you know, Elijah will stick to his guns about protecting her and her friends, as long as you're going to live your life, because, you know, it's going to draw him out, draw Klaus out in the long run. So, yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see what's going to happen, because he has beef with Klaus, I guess, hence why he wants to kill him. So, yeah, as he said, he's fallen out of favour with him. He's become a recluse, as he says, and, yeah, obviously, he's only appeared for a few episodes, but I will be very, very intrigued to see where this goes for Elijah, so, yeah. But, yeah, the fact that he, told Catherine to remain in the tomb, as she has been trying to worm her way to Stefan, even to the point where, of course, she meddled with with Stefan's dreams, and yeah. So yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see what will happen with Elijah. But yeah, like I said though, I thought that with Stefan in the tomb with Catherine, I thought that would last a few more episodes for some reason. To potentially put, like, momentum, I guess, in terms of Damon trying to get to Elena. And not just that, though, but Catherine to Stefan, because, of course, she's been pining for him, so yeah. And, you know, Catherine did try to get, like I said, tried to influence his mind and all of that. So, you know, she was constantly taunting him all throughout. But at the end of the day, yeah, there was nothing for her to be smug about, with the fact that Elijah said, hey, Stefan, you're free to go. You, on the other hand, you're not free to go, so you can stay here. So, not all plain sailing for dear old Catherine. So, yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well. No, but this was pretty great stuff. Like I said, very emotional at times, especially with Tyler. So, yeah, not as depressing, I oddly enough, given Tyler's circumstances, but, you know, everyone was just... Yeah, it was very, very bleak with episode 10. But this episode was pretty neat stuff with Elijah and, you know, revealing a few bits and pieces about his motives, especially when it comes to Klaus. Stefan's out. Awesome stuff. Not awesome stuff for Rose. So, yeah, but it was a neat episode. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!